All right, everyone, and welcome back to another Coast to Coast Live online showcase. My name is Adonis. I'm going to be your host once again for today's online showcase. And as usual, we are joined by three very special guest judges who will be overseeing this entire showcase today. So let's go right over to them. Let's introduce them one at a time. First up on the judge lineup, he's the A&R director over at Rock Nation. Polo, you'll be up first. How's it going, man? Welcome back to another Coast to Coast Live online showcase. How are you, man?
I'm good, man. Thank you for having me.
Awesome, Polo. And, as usual, we always have a question for our judges and our A&Rs that join us. Today, my question to you, Polo, is, there's a lot of new artists joining in, watching the online showcase today. Any advice you could give them being an A&R, being a director of A&R over at Rock Nation? What is some advice you could give to a new artist in order to stand out in today's industry?
I mean, obviously, right now, music gets consumed so quickly. So, obviously, one thing is consistency. We're living in a world where a song gets put out today, but the next day the fans are asking for more. So, obviously, being consistent is key. Pushing your brand, making sure your brand looks right, pushing it, making sure it stands out more than everybody else. That's also important. And the quality of music. Music right now, it's an even playing field with everything that's going on. So anybody could kind of poke out with the right, with the right song. So quality, consistency, and branding is key.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Polo. It's always a pleasure to have you at our online showcases. Thank you for joining us once again for today's event. Up next on the lineup, he's the A&R director over at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, welcome back to another Coast to Coast Live online showcase. How are you, man?
Good, man. How you doing?
Doing great. Now, my question for you today, Knowledge, you're the director of A&R over at Atlantic Records. How does a new artist get in touch with someone like you?
So yeah, most of us have something on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever it may be. You can find our email address online and things like that. But like I tell most people, if you do the work, if you put in the work and you have the talent, you're showing the effort, you're getting your music out there, you're developing a fan base, you're making some noise in your city. One of us will find you. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of labels, independent labels, major labels. You have a ton of music managers out there. Someone's gonna find you and get you where you need to, get you to that next level. So I'd rather just the artist do the work and let us find you.
For sure. And just so we're on the record, that doesn't mean spamming your DMs, right?
Yeah, I mean that can work. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying don't do that. You know what I mean? If you feel like if you send A&R your music once a week or something like that, once a month you send them some. Maybe he opens it and listens to it and it's like, yo, this. So that I'm not saying abandon that strategy, but I'm just saying, more times than not, the A&R or the artist, the artist is found.
For sure. Awesome. Well, Knowledge, it's always a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you so much for joining us for today's online event. Last but certainly not least, he's a platinum producer. Worked with artists such as Lil Wayne, Meek Mill, Gucci Mane, and much, much more. You guys know him from 808 Mafia. SWEDE, welcome back to another Coast to Coast Live online showcase. How are you, man?
I'm good, man. Thanks for asking.
Awesome, sweet. Now, my question for you today, you're a platinum producer. There's a lot of new artists tuning in to all of our events. They want to get at your level. What's the secret? What's some advice you could give a lot of the new producers that are joining into the game now? How do they get their music at your level, that platinum producer status?
Man, there's no secret, man. It's just hard work. So just keep working, network, make connections, build relationships. But most of all, you gotta put in the work, and perfect your craft.
For sure. Sweet. It's always a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you so much for
Thanks for
joining
having
us
me.
for today's online showcase. That's our star lineup of judges, and we have a great lineup of artists today. About 8 artists will be joining us for today's online showcase. Now, each of these artists did submit a video, which we'll be watching today alongside the judges. Now, each of these judges are going to be watching these submissions and deciding whether or not to give each artist a pass or a no pass. If an artist gets at least 2 passes, that means they are heading straight to the Coast to Coast Live World Championship next year, where they'll compete for $50,000 in grand prizes. So that's the goal for today's event. Want to get at least 2 passes. And with that said, we're going to kick this event off with the first artist of the lineup. We have Monte Miles. Let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other 3 of the judges. All right, so we have Monte. Can you hear us? And you're muted. Go ahead and mute yourself so we can hear you real quick.
What it do? What's going on?
What's up, brother? Where are you from?
I'm from Tampa, Florida, man. 813. You already know.
Representing Florida, dealing with that hurricane and everything. Hopefully you're staying safe.
Hey, we ain't worried about it. We Floridians. You already know. We ain't worried about it.
That's what's up, man. It's a pleasure to have you. What's your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check out your stuff?
My social media is Monte Miles 813. That's MONTEE, 2 E's, and then Miles, MILES 813 together.
There you have it. And now, what is that? That's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook?
That's Instagram. That's just Instagram. That's Twitter too. Instagram and Twitter.
Okay, yeah. Dope. Now, Monte, you did submit your song called Big Stepper. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, for sure. Like, that was just my big step as an artist in 2020. I've been rapping since I was 5, so that's 17 years I've been grinding, you know, but I knew that one song would put me on the scene, which it did. You know, I believed in myself when nobody did it. So that was the song that put me on the scene. And I was like, you know, hell, I might as well name it Big Stepper because I know it's going to do numbers. And that's what I did, you know.
Awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Monte Miles with Big Stepper. Let me load up his video. We'll be right back.
Drop dummy.
Bitch, he made baby. For real, nigga, I'm going dumb, nigga, dumb. Bitch, for real, I'm going dumb. Hate a fake nigga, Bitch, I hate a snake nigga, Monte Miles took your hoe, slaying the word to the streets, moving work is easy. I find nigga like Gucci the G. Fresh banana coupe, cutlass, drop the top is easy. Got a 9 by my side like that boy Drew Brees, and we'll knock y'all from. Fuck nigga, we bring them choppers out. Look, you know what I'm talking about. Look, we bring them choppers out. Bitch, for real. Fuck nigga, did you notice me? Oh, you seen that mirror on the hood, bitch, and you know it's me. I hit that nigga 4 times, he screaming, woe is me. He on the ground, had him screaming like he was Jodeci. A young nigga from the 813 nigga, I gotta hang tight. Got that Nina on my side, nigga, you know I slang pipe. Like designer, I'm a designer, I'm a big stepper. Oh shit, red cheetah pants like a bit pepper. Oh shit, I took that bitch to the room. That bitch, she blew me like a motherfucking, like a hot balloon. I guess I'm going crazy, going off on shrooms like I'm hallucinating. I'm never faking, always penetrating, my niggas hating. On the lick read, I got to work in the truck, nigga, big keys. I tell that bitch out my face, ho, bitch, please. And I'm talking about pussy nigga, I don't like no snakes in my fucking house. Pussy nigga, keep my fucking name out your fucking mouth. I go kill you and your fucking spouse. Keep the kids, young nigga, I got an orphanage. For these pussy niggas thinking they out here running shit. The word to the streets, moving work is easy. I find nigga up like Gucci the G. Fresh banana coupe, cutlass, drop the top is easy. Got a 9 by my side like that boy Drew Brees, and we'll knock y'all. Fuck nigga, we bring them choppers out. Fuck you know what I'm talking about. We bring them choppers out. Bitch, for real. Big drums, yeah, we sliding in the coupe, nigga. All my niggas jumping, sliding at the roof, nigga. Yeah, fuck nigga, you know what I'm talking about. We pull up with them choppers outside your mama house. Pussy nigga, you know what I'm talking about. We stepping with them choppers outside your mama. I sling the word to the streets, moving work is easy. I find nigga up like Gucci the G. Fresh banana coupe, cutlass, drop the top is easy. Get a 9 by my side like that boy Drew Brees, and we'll knock y'all. Fuck nigga, we bring them choppers out. Look, you know what I'm talking about. Look, fuck nigga, the choppers out. We bring them choppers out. I take the work off a nigga. I find nigga. Bitch, I take the work off a nigga. For real, I find nigga. Bitch, I'm going down, pussy nigga down. Like Gucci the Jeezy. Miles. Bitch. Oh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the first artist on the lineup. That was Monte Miles with his music video. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He's the A&R director over at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, you'll be up first. What did you think of Monte Miles and his video?
I mean, I thought the record was cool. I thought the production was straight. I like the energy on the record more than anything. I feel like it would make a good performance record. I could see him on stage performing that. I would have liked to hear a better hook on that record. I think that would have made it a lot better. I'll give it a pass, but I think that a better hook on that record would have made it a lot stronger.
All right, there you have it. From Knowledge, giving you your first pass. Let's go over to the next judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer from 808 Mafia. SWEDE, you'll be up next. What did you think of Monte Miles and his video?
I like the record, man. I think it was good. The mix was clean. Everything sounded as it should be. Most of all, I love the energy. It's definitely a patch for me.
Awesome. There you have it with SWEDE giving you your second pass. Congratulations on that. And with that said, we'll go over to our last judge. He's the A&R director at Rock Nation. Polo, what did you think of Monte Miles and his song?
I agree with both the judges. I feel like the record had a good energy. The beat was good. Just like what Knowledge said, though, I wish the hook was better. I thought it was okay. But as far, overall, I thought he put a record together, so definitely giving him a pass.
Thank you for that, Polo. Looks like all three of the judges agree it's a pass for you today, Monte Miles. You are headed to the Coast to Coast Live World Championship next year, where you'll compete for $50,000 in grand prizes. Congratulations on that, Monte Miles. We'll see you live on stage next year. All right, guys, we'll move on now to the next artist of the lineup. We have Splithead. Now, Splithead did submit their video. It's called Through Cranes. Let me load this up, and we'll be right back.
Says I to you, in a process to remember your name. Can you play the game to the most humane? A thought of tame, but wild and the same. You say green and black. Time's attack. We never see our face. The May switch comes up. In our place is detached by a fat match lighting up the place.
Child's game is a real world. Look at me and be forewarned. A child's game is a real world. Look at me and be forewarned.
A spark. The mark that lights up. The case of you and I going out to buy a pie, multiple tastes, all you can think of, and so much more. The door is here, but everywhere, nowhere, near anywhere, but to be feared. Another, a man says him to me, let's be enemies forever to be. See, I can't fathom the thought of leaving, but I may have to free myself from your grasp. The rasp in your voice is a new sound, so profound and unbearably true. But I should have knew that you didn't love me. You had other ideas for you. And using people isn't okay, even when you say things will be alright. Okay.
Child's game is a real world. Look at me and be forewarned. A child's game is a real world. Look at me and be forewarned.
All right, everyone. So that was the second artist of the lineup. That was Splithead. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. He's the A&R director at Rock Nation. Polo, you'll be up first. What did you think of him and his song that he submitted?
I thought the record was cool. I like the production. It's definitely today's sound. I like the concept, but I just feel like the delivery could have been better, and I feel like the verses could have been a little bit more creative. And even the hook, if there was one. Honestly, I heard the record, but I feel like I don't think a hook stood out to me. So for that, I'm going to give it a no pass.
All right, there you have it. From Polo, no pass, unfortunately, from our first judge on the lineup. Let's go over to the next judge. He's the A&R director over at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, you'll be up next. What did you think of Splithead and his song that he submitted?
So question though, the video I watched was Kite. I don't know, did everyone else watch that? Or was that just me?
No,
As
yeah.
the number-
No, yeah, no, it wasn't that one. It was Splithead. If you want, I could send you that link. I'll go over to SWEDE and we'll come back to you.
Yeah, send me the link.
All right, no worries. I'll send you that link right over. Let's move on over.
I watched the same thing. The one that says Kite, which is called Spaceship.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's why I thought I was judging her off.
No worries. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and get the judges right, and we'll be right back, guys.
Go to the world, look at me and be forewarned.
A spark. The mark that lights up. It's the case of you and I going out to buy a pie, multiple tastes, all you can think of, and so much more. The door is here, but everywhere, nowhere, near anywhere, but to be feared. Another, a man says him to me, let's be enemies forever to be. See, I can't fathom the thought of leaving, but I may have to free myself from your grasp. The rasp in your voice is a new sound, so profound and unbearably true. But I should have knew that you didn't love me. You had other ideas for you. And using people isn't okay, even when you say things will be alright. Okay.
Child's game is a real world, look at me and be forewarned. A child's game is a real world, look at me and be
All right, everyone, and we are back once again to our Coast to Coast Live online showcase. Now, we just heard the artist with his video. That was Splithead. We'll start things off with the platinum producer from 808 Mafia, SWEDE. We'll start things off with you. What did you think of Splithead and his song that he submitted?
I think it was an original record, which is good. Although I think the sonics need to be better. You know, everything from the production, mix, and vocals. So unfortunately, it's no pass from me this time.
All right, there you have it from SWEDE. SWEDE, thank you for that. No pass, unfortunately, from SWEDE. We'll go over to the next judge on the lineup. He's the A&R director over at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, we'll go over to you. What did you think of Splithead and the song that he submitted?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think the record was great. I think it maybe started at the production level. Production just didn't feel right throughout. And then the delivery just felt very uncomfortable, and the lack, like the rhythm that it needed to kind of follow along, sing along with it. So for me, it'd be a no pass.
All right, there you have it. Thank you for that knowledge. No pass, unfortunately, from our first two judges. Let's go over to the last judge of the lineup. He's the A&R director over at Rock Nation. Polo, you'll be up next. What did you think of Splithead and the song that he submitted?
I mean, both judges kind of hit it in the head. There wasn't really anything to grab onto, nothing that stood out for me. Production definitely needed work, so definitely was a no pass for me.
All right, there you have it. Unfortunately, no pass from the three judges. Splithead, but check your email right after this event. You're going to get some written feedback from all three of the judges. Thanks again for joining us, and we hope to see you again on a future showcase. All right, guys, up next on the lineup, looks like we have Texas Slim. Texas Slim did submit their video called the Houston Anthem. Let me load up their video, and we'll be right back.
Grip the grain, I'ma sharp my reins. Never leave hold of a piece and chain. 20-inch rims on the Benz remains. Fans everywhere wanna scream my name. Take Slims on the mic and I'm ready to drop. Nigga.
Chasing Slim, the lyrical content. Great state, great state, great state.
SWEDE made the beat.
SUC, what's up, ESG? When I woke up one morning with my mind went blank. When I went to the screw shop is when I met point blank. DJ Screw was burning some kush, sipping purple drink. Right beside him was the Impala, nigga candy paint. 3 military kick go, yeah, was raw with the rap. UGK, I was riding dirty with my hand on my strap. A-ball was pimping hoes, selling work out the trap. Ghetto boys and Scarface, put that H on the map. I was selling the South, nigga with ESG. I was pimping the pen, nigga with Dunn Kiki. Fat Pat tops, drops all over the street. Gangsta Nip K. Reno and the SPC. MAK every Sunday where them slabs come down. Mike D and 3-2 and dropping hits on the ground. Boy Gray spitting fire, yeah, they loving the sound. Forever the botany boys, we gon' hold it down in H-time. We superstars, so face it. The world slowed down, thanks to Robert or Davis. H-Town, 84s and candy paint. Big Mo show love. We the city of purple drink. H-Town. You can't fade the squad. Scarface trade the truth. The rapper like more. H-Town. We turn stacks to meals. Power wine, Johnny Dane got a shine in our grills. Lil' Oak, the fat rat made the world back. Lil' Flip from Cloverland told you I can do that. Walls Nest chunking the deuce, letting the fifth fall back. June 27, my nigga youngster wreck that track. I was jamming the ghetto boys, we don't talk to police. Scarface the Fix album had some banging beats. Devin the dude sinking hooks while I'm smoking my sweet. See the hoes up in the club, had me fucking them freaks. Let's see in the mall figures, now we ballin', man. South Park SPM shit, you know my name. Dug it deep from the Gorilla Mob, had me gripping the grain. Big hoe chillin' my broad, had me getting some brain. Zero to told these hoes, we don't play down south. Trade the truth, reppin' the west with the top cut off. Chris Wall from Yellowstone, still uncut and raw. And Big Poker done told you hoes, keep my name at your mouth. H-Time. We superstars, so face it. The world slowed down, thanks to Robert or Davis. H-Town, 84s and candy paint. Big Mo show love. We the city of purple drink. H-Town. You can't fade the squad. Scarface trade the truth. The rapper like more. H-Town. We turn stacks to meals. Power wine, Johnny Dane got a shine in our grills. Comedian had to show you boys how they get your shine on. Big Mo, the boy, baby, was my first ringtone. Michael Watts be on the box, chopping up the song. Still tipping on foes with that boy Mike Jones. Power out and showed your boys how to ice your grill. Grit boy still shining, nigga, without no deal. KB, the kidnapper, still spitting the real. Young Red from Sunnyside, still showing the skill. Slim Thug, the boss, still coming down in blue. J-Dog swinging on foes right behind him too. Khaled doing his thing, spitting fire in the booth. We'll lean, the chemist tell you how he lean with screw. Big T wanna be a baller, win state to state. Charlie boy, I look good, make my speaker shake. Billy Cook dropping them hits on the paper chase. I'm Texas Slim, if you don't know me, then get out my face in H-Town. We superstars, so face it. The world slowed down, thanks to Robert or Davis, H-Town. 84s and candy paint, Big Mo show love. We the city of purple drink, H-Town. You can't fade the squad, Scarface trade the truth, the rapper Lamar, H-Town. We turn stacks to meals, Power Wine, Johnny Dane got a shine in our grills.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Texas Slim with his music video. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. He's a platinum producer from 808 Mafia, SWEDE. You'll be up first. What did you think of Texas Slim and his song?
I think the mix could have been better. Also, I didn't really feel the reverb they had on the vocals in the hook. Besides that, I love the record. I really enjoyed listening to it. So it's definitely a pass for me.
Awesome. Thank you for that, SWEDE. Giving you your first pass of the judges. Let's go over to the next judge of the lineup. He's the A&R director over at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, you'll be up next. What did you think of Texas Slim and his song?
I mean, I love the fact that he, really put on for his city, that he paid homage to the different artists that came before him in the city. For me, the record felt very dated. It didn't have a fresh feel to it, so it's going to be no pass for me.
All right, thank you for that. Knowledge, no pass from our second judge, but you got one pass from our first judge, which means it's all up to our last judge of the lineup. He's the A&R director over at Rock Nation. Polo, it's all up to you. What did you think of Texas Slim and his song?
I thought overall the song was cool. I think he did a great job, like Knowledge said, representing Houston. Definitely got his point across. I think, like I said, it sounded good, but like Knowledge said, it sounded outdated. That's my only issue. I mean, right now is a different sound. And, I hate to say that, but it's the truth. It's a different market. So I don't know how it would fit in today's market. But, if this was a little bit, a couple of years ago, I definitely could see the song going a little further. But today I don't really see it going anywhere. So I'm going to have to say it's a no pass for me.
All right, there you have it. Thank you for that, Polo. No pass, unfortunately, from our judges, but be sure to check your email after this event. You're going to get some written feedback from all three of the judges on areas you can improve on and what they thought about your song. Thanks again for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Texas Slim. All right, guys, up next on the lineup, we have Eddie P. Eddie P, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so we have Eddie P. Can you hear us?
What's good?
What's up, man? Where are you from?
I'm from Colorado, Greeley, Colorado, but raised in Chihuahua, Mexico. What's up, raza? ¿Qué onda, putos?
All right, there you have it. What's your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check out your stuff?
For Instagram, it's Eddie P Lives Free. EDDIEP Lives Free.
Is that just Instagram? I mean, do you have a Twitter or a Facebook?
Yeah, Eddie P Lives Free on Twitter too, my bad. And Eddie P The Conscience on Facebook. Conscience, not conscious. It's CON Science.
All right, there you have it. And you submitted your song. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, on some real shit, like before I made that song, I had gotten fresh out the mental hospital. I was really depressed. And so that's like my bounce back shit right there. And plus I'm paying homage to both America and my people. It's half English, half Spanish. So and then paying homage to one of my favorite movies too with Keanu Reeves, Cucumbers. I fucking love that movie. So it's like, it's just me. It's just me being myself and, like really feeling myself after such a long time of not feeling myself. So that's it.
I feel you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Eddie P with his song. Let me load up his video. We'll be right back.
hamba. I just wanna play that hard bar. Like cucumbers, like cucumbers, like cucumbers, like cucumbers, like cucumbers, like cucumbers. Keeping that weight off my shoulders so I am not over encumbered. I have no time for the bogus bitch. I work on nobody's orders but my very own. I'm in the zone. I do not care if I'm popular, cause being liked by everybody does not give me money. It is what it is, bitch. I'm now in the biz of being busy and catching a buzz. I'm like a cylinder, I'm cutting off fingers of all of the ones trying to steal from my bag and then beg for some help. If you want ice out, then I'll make it melt. Fuck with young bison, then your con is dealt. I put the pen and pad at the top of my to-do list. I don't need piggybacks, I'm accomplishing my duties. Call me young Peter Pan, cause I'm pretty sure I'll never land. Fuck it with Tinkerbell, hitting magic dust on weekends. Fuck a catastrophe, fuck all the blasphemy. Shout out to my fighters who would really go blasphemy. That's how it has to be, that's how it's supposed to be. I ain't fucking with no fakes, I'm in the company of greats who put the money in the safe. We be in the dungeon puffing nades, jumping on the base. My daddy is an immigrant, my grandpa is an immigrant, so I will be damned if I don't cross a line. Latest from XG, I don't work to stun on my XG. Yo, my son, I'm keeping it humble. I just wanna play that hard bar. Like cucumbers, like cucumbers, like cucumbers, like cucumbers. Like cucumbers, like cucumbers. Esa hermosa mujer quiere estar con un pichere. Ella no quiere un hombre que no tenga la voluntad de convertir la vida en una aventura emocionante. El único camino a seguir es hacia adelante. Estoy pensando en grande, todos ustedes ya saben, no descansaré hasta que mi hijo puede ver su reflejo en día más. Puro chingón en nuestra sangre. No mames, yo tengo los llaves, no saques las balas y no vas a usarlas. Y pinche paisano trabajo es nada, me lave mis manos con sangre y agua. I won't pump on the brakes, it's untouchable bass. Got me pumped for the change, I hump for the game. Cause it's fun to be playing with the ones who become my uncomfortable prey. She don't fuck with the lanes, man, she wants a young king. She's a voluptuous subject to me, let's just cut to the chase. Where you come on my J's, I promise you love, you're gonna get tamed. Puffin' the latest from XG, I don't work to stun on my XG. Yo, paisano keeping it humble, I just wanna play that hard bar. Like cucumbers, like cucumbers, like cucumbers, like cucumbers, like cucumbers, like cucumbers.
All right, everyone, so that was Eddie P with his song. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. He's the A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, we'll start things off with you. What did you think of Eddie P and his song that he submitted?
I thought the song was all right. I mean, it started off a little shaky. The beat was cool. I thought it was pretty dope. His flow on the verses was pretty dope. I think more than anything, for me, it just felt like the record needed a whole nother hook on. I think he really under-delivered on the hook. But I think the energy and the flow on the verses and the fact that he was going, in and out with the Spanish won me over a little bit with this. So I'll give it a pass, but it really needs a better hook, for sure.
All right, there you hear it from Knowledge, giving you your first pass so far. Let's go over to the next judge on the lineup. He's the A&R director at Rock Nation. Polo, what did you think of Eddie P and his song?
I agree with Knowledge. I thought the record was good. Had a good energy, had a good bounce to it. It was entertaining. I liked the when he added the Spanish in it. I understood what he was saying, so I thought he did a good job on that. But like Knowledge said, I wish the hook was definitely a little bit more stronger. The hook actually would have made the song overall much better, and brought it together better. But I'm gonna give him a pass. You know what I'm saying? So just like Knowledge said, just work on your hooks, man. That's important. As important as the song. You know what I'm saying? So.
Thank you for that, Polo. Definitely some great advice there from Polo, and he did give you your second pass. With that said, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup from 808 Mafia, platinum producer SWEDE. What did you think of Eddie P and his song?
I like the record, man. I like the beat. I think the beat was really good. And yeah, I agree with the other judges, man. The record was good. I think you need to work more, on your songwriting, maybe use a better hook, But besides that, I think you have potential, so I'm going to give you a pass.
Awesome. There you have it from SWEDE, giving you a third pass. Congratulations, Eddie P. You are headed to the Coast to Coast Live World Championship next year, where you'll compete for $50,000 in grand prizes live on stage. Congratulations, and we'll see you on stage next year. That was Eddie P, everybody. All right, guys, up next on the lineup, we have Official Taiwo Foe. Official Taiwo Foe, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so we have Taiwo Foe. Can you hear us? Go ahead and unmute yourself so we can hear you real quick. And Taiwo Foe, can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you.
What's up, man? Where are you from?
Hey, I'm from California.
Representing California. It's a pleasure to have you. What's your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check out your stuff?
You can find me at Official Taiwo Foe. That's Taiwo. Last name Faux. That's on Instagram. That's on Twitter, Facebook, and all social media.
Okay, awesome. Now, you did submit your song called "What We Gonna Do." Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's me and my little brother. One of our first songs we did. It's a little weed and mean anthem we did.
Okay, dope. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Taiwo Foe with his song. Let me load up his video. We'll be right back.
This shit right here is exclusive.
Turn the fuck up.
Now come and take a ride on my magic carpet, girl. When it comes to this stunting, I blind the whole world. I'm just steady tipping, sipping potions with my niggas, twisting, flipping, grinding to get this script. Just show you how I live it. We eating, I'm teaching wisdom. Your studio killer. Okay, now what that shit gon' do? Yeah, we bout to Eiffel Tower in this shit. I'm a chief. I got total control at the government in this bitch. These fuck boys playing game by turn Godzilla in this bitch. Yeah, got all the hip hop fiends dance like Thriller in this clip.
She like what we gon' do. Smoke up on this loud weed, what we gon' do. Sip up on this potion, how we gon' do. Like a prayer, got you feeling back. Got you eyes cold through the slow.
Mixtape murderer.
Smoke up on this loud weed, what we gon' do. Sip up on this potion, like we gon' do. Like a prayer, got you feeling back. Got you eyes cold, moving slow. Like you gon' do. Turn up.
Yeah. I swear this lifestyle becoming a part of me. I'm feeling texting me niggas out like a main artery. The industry be saying satisfactory. I'm like, fuck y'all niggas would catch me. This on point but no archery. Niggas bang bang bang, niggas ski ski. Niggas shit on me, burn past 3rd degree. Now I see why everybody looking at me. These 3 bad women with me, finna pour lean. 4-4 like a piggyback ride. Rolling up some gangrene, we on uptime. Jolly Ranchers, codeine, dark shit like bad dream. We fucked up, nigga, no sleep. They say me like moon in 3D. I got 2 cuts, these double D cuts in my face. Big titties bouncing like nunchucks. I'm lost in the maze. Geeked up, I'm still in good grades. Yo, fresh ass nigga on the screen. Living life every day like a movie scene. All eyes on me like a movie screen.
She like what we gon' do. Smoke up on this loud weed, what we gon' do. Sip up on this potion, like we gon' do. Like a prayer, got you feeling blessed. Got you high, cold, feeling slow. Like we gon' do. Smoke up on this loud weed, what we gon' do. Sip up on this potion, like we gon' do. Like a prayer, got you feeling blessed. Got you high, cold, moving slow. Like we gon' do. She like what we gon' do. Smoke up on this loud weed, what we gon' do. Sip up on this potion, like we gon' do. Like a prayer, got you feeling blessed. Got you high, cold, moving slow. Like we gon' do. Smoke up on this loud weed, what we gon' do. Sip up on this potion, like we gon' do. Like a prayer, got you feeling blessed. Got you high, cold, moving slow. Like we gon' do.
All right, everyone, that was Tai Wu Fo with his song. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. He's a platinum producer from 808 Mafia. Swede, you'll be up first. What did you think of Tai Wu Fo and his song?
I think the production sound very dated to me, and also the mix needs to be better. There was some good lines in there, but I think the overall sound needs to be better, so I think you need to work more on putting a whole song together, in a better way. So unfortunately, it's no pass for me.
All right, there you have it from Swede. No pass, unfortunately, from our first judge. Let's go over to the next judge on the lineup. He's the A&R director at Rock Nation. Polo, you'll be up next. What did you think of Tai Wu Fo and his song?
I thought the song was okay. I'm not sure. Definitely need to work on the mix. The vocals was bleeding. It was very loud. It was actually clashing with the production. So I didn't really get to catch every single word. But what I did catch, I thought needed more work. I mean, the hook was okay. The verses could have been a little bit more creative. It just wasn't anything that kind of like caught my attention or stood out. So I'm gonna have to give it a no pass.
All right, there you hear it from Polo. No pass, unfortunately, from our second judge. And let's go over to our last judge. He's the A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, you'll be up next. What did you think of Tai Wu Fo and his song?
I mean, yeah, I agree with the judges. I thought the record was okay. Production needed work. It felt dated. Nothing about the record, whether we're talking about production or the hook, really grabbed me on this record. So for me, it'll be no pass as well.
Thank you for that. Knowledge. No pass from our three judges, unfortunately, today, Tai Wu Fo. But check your email after this event. You're going to get some written feedback from all three of the judges on areas you can improve on and what they thought about your song. Thanks again for joining us. That was Tai Wu Fo, everybody. All right, guys, up next on the lineup, looks like we have Kite. Kite, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so we have Kite. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
What's up, man? Where are you from?
I'm from Fort Smith, Arkansas.
Representing Arkansas. It's a pleasure to have you. What's your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check out your stuff?
My Instagram is The Real Kite Pride. That's all I got.
Just Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Now, you did submit your song. It's called Spaceship. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
This song is pretty emotional to me. After I made the song in the studio, I cried for 30 minutes straight. I just going through a lot of stuff when I wrote this song, and yeah, it just means a lot to me.
Awesome. Well, let's hear it. This is Kite with Spaceship. Let me load up his video. We'll be right back.
I wrote this song when I was 14 years old in December of 2019 when I was addicted to Percocets and Xanax. On January 13th, I overdosed and I made a decision I will never make again. Sometimes you just gotta understand people go through things and they need love and someone there, and you gotta be there for them. 2020 pill free. Stay strong, let's do it together. It's the drugs that I'm taking. Off a perky, now I'm flying in this spaceship. Purple Addy, feeling like I need a facelift. She wearing Gucci, I might have to hit a fade. She said she wants the perky, told that bitch to take it. I'm really off the perkies, every day the same shit. She said she seeing different colors, she insane, bitch. She said she roll my blunt, okay, but please don't lace it. I run at the game, I do not fuck with no lames. Shoot a lame bitch in the face. I'm only 15 and I'm digging up my grave. The drugs that I take are so goddamn insane. It's like every day, it's a new type of phase. She said she gon' run it, she gon' run it with the gang. We gon' pass her back and forth like we playing some charades. I don't know what happened, I was higher than a plane. Pour it up now, pour up the rain. Off the perks, off the drugs, every motherfucking day. Off the pills in the coop, we gon' do this shit okay. Every day, I got ice up in my veins, my heart's cold, so she don't ever get to say. cause my last bitch never gave me the time of day. It's like I can hear her think from 100 miles away. That's a line for 999, I won't ever let it fade. So if you gon' test me, you gon' die the motherfucking day. It's the drugs that I'm taking. Off a perky, now I'm flying in a spaceship. Purple Addy, feeling like I need a facelift. She wearing Gucci, I might have to hit a failing. She said she wants the Zanny, told that bitch to take it. I'm really out the Zannies, every day the same shit. She said she seeing different colors, she insane, bitch. She said she roll my blunt, okay, but please don't lace it. Yeah, the perkies make me itch, but I'm in love. Mixing up the perkies with the Zannies, now I'm numb. I've been taking medicine, it got me really dumb. But I don't even feel it, no, I do not feel no love. Mama, she be crazy, she be taking all these drugs. Seems like she's out of luck with no fun. Half the time she do not know her son. If I OD, I wanna know I was loved.
All right, everyone, so that was Kite with his song Spaceship. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. He's the A&R director at Rock Nation. Polo, you'll be up first. What did you think of Kite and his song Spaceship?
I mean, like he said, it was a deep song. Obviously, the concept is heavy. The subject matter was very deep. But I felt like the delivery could have been better. I don't know if sounded like he was reading it off his phone, or he didn't even know the words exactly yet. So the delivery didn't sell me on it, and I thought the hook could have been better. I'm gonna have to give this a no pass for now. I still think it needs a lot of work.
All right, there you have it from Polo. No pass, unfortunately, from our first judge. Let's go over to the next judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer from 808 Mafia. SWEDE, you'll be up next. What did you think of Kite and his song Spaceship?
Yeah, man, I like it, but to me it sounded like a demo, you know? I think, the vocals needs to be better, they need to be tighter, and also his tone needs to be stronger. So unfortunately, it's no pass from me.
All right, thank you for that. SWEDE, no pass from our second judge. Let's go over to our last judge. He's the A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, what did you think of Kite and his song Spaceship?
Yeah, again, I agree with the judges. For me, the record, it lacked the emotion that you would want from a record, the way he described it going in. And then also, based on what he was saying going in, it just felt like the record wasn't so much about not doing the drugs. It felt like he was just talking about the use of the drugs, more so like, this is what I'm on, you know what I mean? So, I mean, for me, just the song, it needed a lot of work, both on the production side, the songwriting aspect of it, like telling the story of his experience. So for me, it'd be no pass.
All right, thank you for that. Knowledge, no pass, unfortunately, from our three judges for you today, Kite. We appreciate you coming out for our showcase. Unfortunately, it's a no pass today. Check your email after this event. You're going to get some written feedback from all three of the judges on areas you can improve on and what they thought about your song. Thanks again for joining us. That was Kite, everybody. All right, guys, up next on the lineup, looks like we have Danimus. Danimus, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so we have Danimus. Can you hear us?
Yeah, hi.
What's up, man? Where are you from?
I'm from Mexico.
Representing Mexico. It's a pleasure to have you, man. Tell us your social media so everyone could go ahead and go follow you on social media.
Okay, I have Instagram. It's Danimus. It's with double NYMUS and 4 SSS. And Twitter, I have Danimus too.
Okay, awesome. Now, Danimus, can you tell us a little bit about the song that you submitted? It's called Fly.
No, it's Disorders of an Artist.
Can you tell us a little bit about the song?
Yeah, but it's not Fly. It's the other song.
Gotcha.
Disorders.
Yeah, can you tell us a little bit about it?
Okay. It's about how I feel about my mental health. So I have like an issue where I feel sad because I think sometimes that I don't know how to achieve the goals that I have for life.
Okay, awesome. Well, great, awesome. So then we'll go ahead and watch your song. Let me go to load up his video. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Oh my God. What you wanna do? Would you like to fly? Oh my God. Yo sé cómo será. Oh my God. What you wanna do? Would you like to fly? Oh my God. Yo sé cómo será. One day, hey, I was asking to myself, hey, can I really live without this? Hey, cause I know music is my fucking shelf. Cause music is the medicine that give me a relief. It's my drug of every day, need just one kiss. I've been through so much pain, and those melodies help me find a peace of mind, a peace of mind. Let your body feel that wave. Yeah, baby, that's the way. Let's just vibe together, okay? Move your body like that, babe. Yeah. Oh my God. What you wanna do? Would you like to fly? Oh my God. Yo sé cómo será. Oh my God. What you wanna do? Would you like to fly? Oh my God. Yo sé cómo será. This is how music get in your mind. Ahora todos están en el mismo canal. But who am I to tell you that? Let me introduce. I'm Danny Moose. Music has saved me so many times in my life. It's my knife to fight all the bad shit that I've to survive. It's my shine, my fucking light that guides me to a high price treasure. Let's take a deep dive and handle the pressure. Let your body feel the wave. Yeah, baby, that's the way. Let's just vibe together, okay? Move your body like that, babe. Yeah, yeah. Oh my God, what you wanna do? Would you let it fly? Oh my God, just say come on, sit down. Oh my God, what you wanna do? Would you let it fly? Oh my God, just say come on, sit down. Come on, let's do it, let's vibe tonight. Let me feel you, let me do it right. I will guide you, let loose our minds. Come on, don't be shy, you know all we can. Just
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Danimus with his song. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. He's the A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, you'll be up first. What did you think of Danimus and his song that he submitted?
I mean, I think the record needed a lot of work. I wasn't necessarily able to separate the structure of the song. He was out of key throughout the song. It just needed a lot of work. No passion.
All right, there you have it. From Knowledge, no pass from our first judge on the lineup. Let's go over to the next judge. He's the A&R director at Rock Nation. Polo, you'll be up next. What did you think of Danimus and his song that he submitted?
Yeah, I agree with Nas. I mean, definitely was off key. It was hard. I mean, I'm not sure. It's not his fault, but it was hard to understand the language he was actually, singing in. So it was, hard to tell what he was talking about. But overall, sonically, it didn't sound put together all the way right. I feel like he definitely needs a better mixing in it. His vocals need to be a little bit better. And the writing probably needs a little bit better, but definitely not a no pass for me.
All right, no pass from Polo. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge of the lineup. He's a platinum producer from 808 Mafia, SWEDE. What did you think of Danimus and his song?
Yeah, unfortunately, I have to agree with the other judges. I think everything from the production to the vocal songwriting, needs more work. Especially his vocals, they were off pitch. So first of all, he needs to make the vocals on spot. So no pass from me, unfortunately.
All right, thank you for that. SWEDE, no pass from our judges, unfortunately. But Danimus, be sure to check your email after this event. You're going to get some written feedback from all three of the judges. Thanks again for joining us, and we hope to see you again on a future showcase. All right, guys, last but certainly not least of the lineup, we have JB Fresh. JB Fresh, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so we have JB Fresh. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What's up, man? Where are you from?
I'm from the VA, Virginia.
Awesome. Representing Virginia. It's a pleasure to have you. And what's your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check out your stuff?
So I only got Instagram, jquan_42. Y'all check me out.
Gotcha. Now, you did submit your video. I believe it's a freestyle. It's called The Story. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
It's just a lot of stuff I was going through at the time and still going through, life experiences, and that's spit it into a song. But it's a better way for me to cope. He's rapping, as a coping skill. So, instead of going out there and doing something crazy and becoming something that you're not supposed to become.
Definitely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is JB Fresh with his video called The Story. Let me go ahead and load this up. We'll be right back.
not gonna make it, bro. Look, I just seen my sons, I done seen my niggas, I done seen everybody go down. I seen me go down bad. I'm telling you, I feel. I swear to God that all these niggas lie. I'm trying to pull up on this block and trying to see these fires, and all I see is fucking hurt and all this fucking pain. I swear to God, the niggas I ain't ever fucking blame. They said they had my back, they said they had me down. They said they held me down for them, I never made a sound. But where the fuck were they at when I had no place to go? Sleeping on the fucking ground, sleeping at the stove. I swear to God, I gotta get it, had it on the side. Hurt me all this fucking time, hurt me all my pride. I swear to God, I'm crying all this fucking bullshit lies. Tell me how you fucking feel when you learn to fly. I'm trying to come up, I swear to God I had to run up. This shit is crazy how they fucking tell you to pick that gun up, but then they shoot you in your face and don't give a fuck. You pulling your ID out but they don't give a fuck. And it's crazy, they pulling people over, they shooting them in the face and then they stealing fucking money. They dirty ass cops need to stop it with the bullshit. Can rest on our niggas because you black and it's crazy. I'm trying to come up, man, I'm trying to catch this baby, catch some fucking bodies, nigga know you feel me lately, cause it's crazy how they do you. I'm trying to pursue you, and it's crazy how they say they have my family on my back because I put the word on the map. I swear to God that I live. All this pain in my body's playing on my kids. I gotta get it now. Fucking with these other rounds, playing for these niggas, even though they fucking see me down. Never gave a fuck about how I felt, cause it's crazy how they know the niggas knowing that I don't. Cause they hurt me to my soul, they hurt me to my pride, killed to my core, nigga, kill my fucking life. And it's crazy how they say they got your back. They fucking with these other bitches, thinking that's a fact. And now you on this fucking nigga thinking he the Mac, thinking he got your back, and nigga never losing, lacking. And crazy how it do you. Switching up, switching fucking lame, fake ass snake niggas, nigga, fuck the Hall of Fame. I swear to God, a niggas never fucking seen that game because I'm hard in the street. Is you get it how you live it. You come up how you come up, you come up how you run up, you come up how you turn up, nigga, really trying to burn up. Tell me how you feeling, niggas, all up in my mind, cause I'm fucking with these other bitches thinking that they're fine. I been through hurt, nigga, I swear to God, I've been through the worst. I come up on this fucking clock just to see this verse. All this pain in my body, it been getting better. Nah, tell me how you feeling when you feeling. You feeling down, you switch the fucking game. I'm shooting shots and hitting the blocks and hit that fucking lane. They tell me how you feel when you catch a fucking licks. Cause God is on your side and nigga thinking that you hit. I'm going to hell, man, I'm going to heaven. I'll come up in the fucking city just to call me devil. I swear to God, I'm sorry for my sins. I'm full up in this bitch and nigga, I'm trying to say the win. Cause all I fucking do is grind. Swear to God, lot of struggle. Game was crazy, nigga, crying through the bundle. Tell me how you feel, how it go. I'm rapping on mine, just trying to get over.
All right, everybody, so that was JB Fresh with his song that he submitted. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. He's the A&R director at Rock Nation. Polo, we'll start things off with you. What did you think of JB Fresh and his song?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, you know, one that's not recorded in the studio is hard to really sit here and critique it the way I really want to. But for what I got from the video, you know, I feel like, you know, there's a lot of work to be done. I saw him losing his breath. You know, he didn't really know the whole song yet. So there's times he was kind of losing his breath. You could hear him trying to catch his breath. So there's things that, you know, it still needs to be worked. We're in the beginning stages. So, you know, if there's something you want to do, just keep working at it. Obviously, you know, writing a lot of songs is important. But also, you know, the exercise of just rapping without having to, you know, lose your breath. And, you know, there's people that just jump on a treadmill and rap until so they can just build that stamina, build their lungs up to spit a whole song without getting tired or, you know, slurring or, you know, missing anything. So there's a lot of work, brother. So, but right now, I don't think it's enough to pass you.
All right, there you have it from Polo. No pass, unfortunately, from our first judge of the lineup. Let's go over to the next judge. He's a platinum producer from 808 Mafia, SWEDE. You'll be up next. What did you think of JB Fresh and his song?
I agree with Polo, man. I think, you know, you need to work more on your tone, on your flow, you know, and on your energy, you know. So unfortunately, no pass from me.
All All right, there you have it from SWEDE. No pass from the second judge. Let's go over to our last judge. He's the A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, what did you think of JB Fresh and his song?
So this is a case where I believe this was a freestyle. And it just, for me, it wasn't really great. You know what I mean? So, the freestyle wasn't great. You could barely hear him. You could barely hear the beat that he was rapping over. He's holding the camera. His camera's moving. It just overall, it wasn't great. So no.
All right, thank you for that knowledge. No pass, unfortunately, from the judges today, JB Fresh. But check your email after this event. You're going to get some written feedback from all three of the judges on areas you can improve on and what they thought about your song. Thanks again for joining us. We hope to see you again on a future showcase. That was JB Fresh, everybody. All right, guys, so that's our entire lineup for today's event. Before we go, let's give a big shout-out to our judges. First up, he's the A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, where can everyone find you on social media?
On social media, I have Instagram, so you can send me whatever DMs. It's God_knowledge.
Awesome, Knowledge. Always a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you so much for joining us for today's online event. Up next, he's the A&R director at Rock Nation. POLO, where can everyone find you on social media?
You can find me at POLO, POLO _2X. So on Instagram, POLO_2X.
Awesome. POLO, always a pleasure to have you. Thanks again for joining us for today's online event. And last but certainly not least, he's a platinum producer from 808 Mafia. SWEDE, where can everyone find you on social media?
You can find me on Instagram, SWEDE 808 Mafia, SWEDE 808 Mafia. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. SWEDE, always a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you again for joining us for our online event today. My name's Adonis Lugo. Be sure to check me out on Instagram as well. On behalf of myself, the entire judge team, and the entire Coast to Coast Live team, we'll see you guys on the next one.